Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. This time I'm going to talk about the Steelers loss yesterday against the Browns 1924 in the Thursday night football in the week 12 where yesterday started the NFL 2024 season week 12 with the Thursday night football game between the Browns against my Pittsburgh Steelers, where the Steelers traveled to Cleveland. They battled a lot and they lost that game by 5 point difference. About this game, this is a hurtful game because Pittsburgh was better team than the Browns. I'm not gonna lie, they dominate both sides of the ball, the defense and the offense, but they couldn't score in the most important parts of the game. Also, I think that we can blame most of the players, but I think that this loss is for the we need to blame it. This is foul from the this is a Steelers coaches staff foul because they made several errors that impacted in the game, and for that reason the Steelers lost this game. About this game, I think that this game could be divided in two sides, in the first half and the second half. Or in the first half, the Steelers were better team, but they couldn't enter to the red zone because there were two bad situations that I didn't like. For example, in the first quarter, Mike Tomlin decided to kick the football, a field goal by a 58 yards, but it was a bad decision because there were a lot of wind, and Chris Wowell missed the football, and the Steelers were losing, and the game was tight 0-0 in the first quarter. And also another bad decision was that in that first quarter, in the 4-2, the Steelers decided to play this down, the 4-2, but they decided to put the Justin Fields. It was a bad decision, and the Steelers missed the down. So in the end of the first quarter, the game was 0-0. In the second half, I think that this was a very great game from the Browns, where they made one field goal and one touchdown, and the Steelers only made one field goal, and the Steelers were down 10-3. 3-10 in the halftime. In the second half, it's when the storm started, where there was a storm snowy, and there was we as a fan we couldn't see much of the game because there were a lot of snow. But I think that this was the best part of the game, especially in the fourth quarter, where in the third quarter the Steelers didn't allow any point and they scored 3 points, and the Steelers were trailing 6-10 in the end of the third quarter. But where all the emotion happened was in the fourth quarter, that there was a lot of emotion, where in the first minutes of the quarter the Browns scored a touchdown, and the Steelers were trailing 17-6 with less than 10 minutes to play. And in that moment, I thought that the Steelers were going to lose that game. But after that, the Steelers made a back-to-back touchdowns. In the first touchdown, the Steelers, I think that the big impact here was that the Houston Fields entered to play two plays that changed the team. And after that, Russell Wilson scored the runner scored the first touchdown after seven touchdowns, that the seven quarters that the Steelers couldn't score a touchdown. The Steelers reduced the gap to 13 to 17. Yeah, 13 to 17. After that, the Browns had the ball, but I think they had TJ Watt, or I don't remember the name, forced a fumble. They recovered, and the Steelers after that scored another touchdown, and the Steelers reduced the game. Now the Steelers took the advantage 19-21. In that play, the Steelers tried the attempt the 2 points I think, but they missed it, and the Steelers were leading 19-13. After that, the Browns had the football, but the Steelers intercept the ball, and then with less than 4 minutes to play, and I thought that in that moment the Steelers were gonna to win this game. But after that, there was another situation. It was a four and no, it was a 4-2 or 4-3, and Mike Tomlin decided that Justin Fields again took the enter to the play instead of the Steelers. No, sorry, it was a tier and two, something that, and Justin Fields entered to the game. So instead to run the ball, they decide to the Pickens. It was an incomplete pass, and after that, the kicker made a very bad kick, and the Browns had the offense, and they scored a touchdown because there were some made mistakes for the Steelers, and in the last the Browns scored a touchdown, and they won the game 24-19. So I think we can blame the players, but here we need to blame the staff, because they made a very bad decision, and this caused the game, and the Steelers lost the game 19-24, and the Steelers fell to a record of 83. They are still leading the AFC North independently if the Ravens win this next Sunday, but the Steelers missed the opportunity to reach the Kansas City and the Bills, and the Cleveland Browns fell to a record of 3A, and they are still in the bottom of the division. Also, I think that I read yesterday that the Steelers had a 0A record when they play against a divisional team in a short week in the Thursday night football. So it's something that the Steelers need to focus and recover for the next week. So we can see the overall statistics. The Steelers were better in almost all the metrics. They made more total yards, 368 but against 304, but these yards they were almost there. Most of them were made in the last quarter. They have 240 by pass, 219 by the Cleveland, and the Steelers ran by 120, and the defense only allowed 85. So here's the big difference, is that the Steelers only made one interception, but no, one fumble. But for this fumble, the Browns scored a touchdown, and the Steelers the Browns made three giveaways. The two fumbles and one interception, but only for one fumble. The Steelers scored. Sorry, the Steelers scored one field goal and one touchdown, and the Steelers had more possession, but the Steelers lost the game. So what's next? The Steelers will have a long week where they will play into 10 days, when the Steelers will play the next Sunday, December 1st, and 30 o'clock Eastern time, where the Steelers will play straight divisional game, where the Steelers will travel to Cincinnati Bengals. Steelers will travel to Cincinnati, Ohio, where they will play against Cincinnati Bengals. So in the week 13, so the Steelers will have a lot of time to prepare this game. So in this moment, the Bengals have a bye week, so they won't play this week 12. So in this moment, the Steelers are leading the AFC North with a record of 8-3, and the Bengals are in the third place with a record of 4-3 with a back-to-back losses. So because the Steelers will have a long week, I think that this will be a close game, but I think that in the end, the Steelers are going to win this game by 3 or 7 point difference, and the Steelers will return to the victory. So in this video, I talk about the Steelers loss against the Cleveland Browns. 1924 in the Thursday Night Football. The Steelers lost five consecutive victories, and the Steelers lost his first game against a divisional team, and now they fell to a record of 8-3, but they are still leading the AFC North. And the Steelers will have a long week to prepare the next week with the next game, where they will play against the Cincinnati Bengals in the week 13 in 2 Sundays in December 1st. So this is all for today. I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can let me any comment in any of my social media, in Substack, YouTube, or Spotify. So this is all for today. See you next video. Cheers.